be able to hear me. Okay, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Candy James, and I am so excited to spend a day with you. Today we're going to be doing eyebrows. We're going to do a gold eyeshadow look, kind of. This is something you can wear during holidays, date night, Christmas, going out, anything like that. And this look is bomb. It's 10 out of 10. And so what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to get the little dark areas on my face and kind of conceal them and blend them in, because I have a couple dark spots that can't be kind of concealed. I mean, that can be concealed, but just they help to remove any dark spots or places in my face that I don't like, you know what I mean? And so we're gonna conceal those areas while I breathe, while I try to breathe, because it's a lot of work. I don't have to use this pencil. Anybody go see the Bob Marley movie? Because I definitely went to go see it. And it was good. I mean, it gave musical vibes. It didn't really give, like, I guess what a lot of people were saying that they wanted, like the nitty gritty. They wanted all the drama, all the tea. And I knew that movie wasn't going to give that. I knew it was going to give just enough tea, but not enough to fill your cup. I knew the movie was gonna be like that. My mom kept saying that she didn't really see that it had a plot or ending to it. She didn't really get the point of it, but I did. I mean, it just basically talked about his legacy and, you know, his whole mission and purpose and how he was as a person. I think a lot of people, and now I'm going to go in and kind of go my foundation over it. So you'll see that on my face. But, excuse me. A lot of people were saying that it didn't really add as much value as they thought to his life and how he was as a person. And I completely disagree, you know? I feel like it left him in a positive light. And sometimes when you watch movies that are, if you see me looking up, I'm just watching the time, that are, I guess, autobiographies or like the story of their life, they kind of tell too much. Like, I'll give you an example. That Aretha Franklin movie, they kind of dished Aretha Franklin and made her, and kind of made her look like she was lost in the world, like she didn't know who she was. Like, you know what I mean? They just told a little too much. I know those movies probably did better. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say they did better numbers, but I get what people were wanting from the Bob Marley movie, but I don't think they were trying to capture him in. You know what I mean? I think they left him in a positive light. And I hope that's something his family asked for as well. Because, I mean, who wants your legacy, especially if you passed away, to make you look like you was a shitty ass person? That would blow me. You get what I'm saying? I'm in my casket, resting, taking a nap while I'm sleeping, and y'all out there butchering me, calling me everything but a child of God. No ma'am. No. Oh, look. All right, well, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want that. I would not want that. I want you to talk about me nicely. Like Ray Charles, Jamie Foxx did him justice. That movie was a little tough. You know what I mean? When I say a little tough, it was a little tough. But Jamie made him look good. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. I appreciate people who tell your journey and your story and they keep you into the light. they keep you in the light. One of the things that I did find was funny was Bob Marley's like childhood friend, baby mother, wife. Baby, she wasn't going for it, okay? She was like, baby, I know you make a lot of money. I know you important, but baby, I gotta have something for me, okay? And I'm gonna do me, okay? And I'm not gonna not do me, cause you know what I mean? Like, baby, I know what they say about you. They be dropping kids off at our house like they daycare, like it's daycare. And so I'm gonna live. I'm gonna get me a man. Okay, honey? And that's just what she did. I found that to be very, 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 very like, okay, sis. Sis said, I might have been in love, but I sure wasn't no dummy. I hate when I use this. I don't know why I didn't just use the brush just now. I really hate when I use this because it doesn't lay flat. And I just did it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes thugs mess up. You know what I'm saying? Gangsters do mess up. And I'm sorry if I sound like Porky the Pig, but yeah. See? This is how I like it. And I'm going to tell you why I like it like this. When you apply it with a brush, you get such a seamless, you know what I'm saying? You get to pick the lines. It'd be way better. And I'm gonna always give me a lifted eye because that's my joint. A lifted eye is always gonna bring the milkshake. I'm sorry, bring the boys to the yard. Okay? Yeah, but so the way she lived about it. Now this is another thing. The way she went about it was cool. But this is another thing. I really thought, well, maybe I didn't. Let me shut up. Maybe I didn't. But I really thought that they would have more of like Bob Marley's relatives in the movie and things of that nature. I thought like one of his grandsons or cousins, somebody was gonna play him in the movie. You know what I mean? I really did. I didn't really suspect that it was gonna be a different actor. But he did eat. Let's just say that. He did eat. Let him cook. Okay. Also, something else I'm gonna do while I have this sitting on my face. And that's just me contouring my eyes, my chin, my under eye. I'm gonna now do my eyebrows. And the reason why I now do my eyebrows, so I can outline it, and I can also take the highlighter pencil, the highlighter brush, and clean up any areas that need to be cleaned up. So you'll just see me go like this. And I really don't do a heavy eyebrow, because your girl just can't do it. I just can't. And so you'll see me line it. It's always the first thing I do is give it an arch. Actually, my eyebrows probably need to be threaded right now, but we let nothing stop us, okay? And you're gonna see me just filling it in. While this makeup sits on my face, you're gonna see me fill this in. Yeah, so I just thought that was interesting. Another thing I thought that was interesting was I loved his process of writing songs. Like, I just loved that he was always looking for a message and he was looking for change. You know what I mean? For his culture and for his people. I thought that was very empowering. Because the way some people would talk about Bob Marley, they just attached it to marijuana. Everything was about marijuana. Like, oh, the man smoked this, and that. And so I just found that to be crazy. So I really enjoyed the fact that they shared that he was looking for a message and that he cared a lot about his country. He did. He cared a lot for the people of his country. I found that to be very, very beautiful. That he always wanted change for his culture. And even him starting out, He started out in a band, and I thought that to be cool too, because I could tell he was finding his sound throughout the band. And you're gonna see me still fill this in. It's a light pencil that I got from NYX. That's really, really nice. Am I gonna try to tell me what other looks like that y'all want me to do? Because sometimes I do stuff that I just like to do on a day-to-day basis. And I wanna be outside my comfort zone. Yeah, so that was something very, very interesting. The man had a lot of kids though. The man had a lot of kids, and he liked different type of women. And then it was like one part in the movie where he put his paws on his manager because his manager was trying to be slicker than Rick. Baby, that had me cracking up, like cracking up. That had me cracking up. It had me cracking up. So yeah. And now after I just blend this out, because I'm basically going to blend it out. You see how it looks at the top of my eyes? And I take light strokes and I just go in like this so that the hairs are moving in the same direction as my brows. Y'all, I've been really fighting with a cold. Like, I was in the gym on the treadmill sneezing. And I was like, I hope they don't put me out here and ask me to take a test, because your girl was outside sneezing. And that's just that. And so, yeah, I'm gonna take this same concealer that I used under my eye, and I'm gonna just clean under the brow. So it's gonna give it like that highlighted effect. It's gonna definitely clean it up. And me cleaning this up just makes it look like I have an arch, a really clean arch. And this is gonna be good for when I do the eye, because it's gonna give it that effect, you know? Somebody asked me the other day, how did I learn how to do makeup? And I think I told this story before. My mom had a friend who was like an aunt or a godmom. I would call her a godmom. And she would send Mary Kay makeup to our house because she was a Mary Kay consultant. And I would just play in the makeup, literally. I was like, man, I'm gonna learn how to do it. I'm gonna learn how to do makeup by just playing in it. And so that's exactly what I did. I just built out the process of, like, you know, cleaning, picking out makeup, picking out what works for me, what doesn't, and things of that nature. Oh, y'all, my nose. Yeah, so that's something that I did as a child. That's one of my favorite things to do. And then this, we're just gonna take the top of it and just make sure there's no excess lining. But we're just gonna do it very, very lightly. I'm not gonna drag it too much, you know? And sometimes I make my brows a little thicker than what I like them, but it's only because they need to be done. And so that's just what kind of happens, because they need to be done. And I haven't had the time to do them. So I'm basically just compensating for what's missing on my face. So yeah, now I normally take this powder. It's a setting powder, and I'm just gonna set my eye in between my eye. And what I'm gonna do with this is, and I'm gonna tell you why, but I'm gonna use a lighter color just to go in and set it and then blend the two, my eye to the cleaning. And I'm gonna tell you why. So when I do this, it helps me to get like a clear surface for the two, for before I apply the two. Yeah. My eyes was running so bad because of this cold and my allergies, I guess, that when I was putting on my eyelash, y'all, I almost took my eye off my face. I couldn't believe it. I said, what in the San Pablo Escobar is going on? Like, I almost lost my whole eye today. I'm not even gonna kid you. I was like, you know what? Maybe this is gonna be a sign that I'm going too hard. But then I was like, nah, that'll never happen. Me not going hard enough, me backing down will never happen. That'll never add up. The math will never math. And now what I'm gonna do is take that same palette with a darker color, and I'm gonna go in the corners, because when I add the gold, it'll go, well, first of all, I'll contour my face, but when I add the gold, it'll go in good. And I'm just gonna pat. And I did it again, y'all. I should have put some tape right there, but you know, you be so hyped to do the makeup that you just forget. And so this is just me applying it on the inner corner of my eye. And I'm still gonna take that same brown. I'm gonna do my nose too. Yes, ma'am. Yes, girl. Do you see that? And don't worry about it being too harsh, like for real, because you're gonna carve it out. You know what I mean? What really matters is the fact that you get it on your face. Yeah. It's gonna give me a darker nose. Now, it's not gonna be that bad. And you can also do the bottom. I just got into doing the bottom of my eye. Cause I go through tomboy phases. Like, sometimes I be a whole woman, and then sometimes I just be walking around looking like a man. I be dry-faced, sweatsuits and fitted hats and lip gloss, because I don't feel like doing this. But I enjoy it, you know? So this is the inner corner still. We're just gonna buffer that out. And then sometimes you can even connect it, you know what I mean? If you want that shadow right here, if you want that shadow, you connect it, because it's still gonna make it look good. You get what I'm saying? Oh, listen, try some stuff, y'all. Do not be inside the bubble. Try some stuff. Try it. And then I'm still gonna go in with I want to say a black, but right now I just want to do this. If I had to put on my makeup, y'all would laugh. If I had to put on lashes and makeup in one video, it'll be about 5 or 6 videos, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. Now, I could just make this contour. I'm gonna use that same brown that I used on my eye, on my face. And we're just gonna buff this out just a little bit, you know, just to give you a contour, because you're still gonna put on a blush, but this will warm up your face. You get what I'm saying? And give you those high cheekbones. If you want to show your cheekbones, because I like to show my cheekbones, you see? And it'll do that for you. You see? Put a finger down, I'm about to make it. Put a finger down if you're in love with the Renaissance album, but you didn't go see the tour. Put a finger down, because life was lifing. Put a finger down if you haven't been on to see a tour, right, of one of your favorite artists in almost a decade. Yeah. The attitude. Okay, so I contoured it out just a little bit to give me that look that I like. Eyebrows are done. Concealer is done. I'm still going to clean under my eye. You probably will see me do that. My chin area, done too. But what we're going to do now is we're going to focus on, and that's really unnecessary because y'all probably not going to see my baby hairs, but, we're going to focus on, and I always do this to my chin because this gives me like a definition under my chin that I like, because your girl is not going to get no lipo up under there. So this kind of gives you that sharp jawline. Yeah. See that? And you can always go up under here because that helps too. All right. And then so the next step that we're gonna go into, my hair was like really bushy. I had to tame it down. The next step that we're gonna go into, I'm gonna take a dark color. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna take, and I'm watching the time, y'all. I'm gonna take a dark color, and I'm just gonna go in on that inner corner before I put the gold on. This is the palette that I'm using. It's really old, but it's gonna work. Today, period. It's gonna work. I need another brush, and if I can't find one, we're gonna just use, no, I can use this. Okay, cool. Boom. And this is really an inside corner brush. I really don't like to use this like that, but it's gonna be easier because it's black and it'll help me blend it out. So if you see, I'm just lightly going on the inside of my corner of my eye, and this is all gonna get blended out, but I just need a point to start. Okay, you see that? And we're gonna blend this out. We just want to get up under that crease. We're gonna blend it out. You see? Gonna get up under that crease and just blending. And notice I've only went in it once because this black is really black, but we're just gonna blend it out. Same thing over here. We're just gonna blend it out. Gonna start here and blend it out because it'll help move the product so that when we put the gold in the inside, it'll be light. Just gonna blend it out. See? And you don't even need a lot because it's already like dark, but the blending is helping. The blending is helping. Just blending it out. Blending it out. Blending it out. And this is gonna help you get a defined crease so that when you put the gold on, it's gonna really shimmer. My favorite Okay. Video just cut off. Okay, so you're gonna keep blending. We're just gonna blend these corners out. Just to blend it so that it blends with the makeup. I mean, so it blends with the corners. But that's exactly what you're gonna do. Because you still don't want it to be hard lines. This. And this is me just applying so that it shimmers a little bit more. And I think that's why I didn't have the brush, because I was depending on this. This is the one that I'm gonna use for my eye. And I just wanna clean that up. But as you can see, this whole time, I had on my, and here's the brush that I said I was gonna use on my eye. Just gonna clean up that eye and blend it out. And that's it. And then we're gonna blend it out. Gonna blend out all of our contour. All of it. Because it's been here for a while. But see, just applying it with the brush allows me to, you know, update it. I like to do it with a brush. I love to do it with a brush. Because it allows me to, you know what I mean, tame the product. Put what I want where I want it. Just in case I felt like I didn't put enough, you know? What in the San Pablo Escobar is going on? I don't. And I'm gonna blend this out. And I love a bright under eye. I love it. You see? See how nice it blends out? Just blends out so nicely. You guys. Yeah, but that Bob Marley movie was good. If I had to give it a rating, I would give it a 7.5. Because it was good. It did show maybe an 8.5.